So if I was to ask you, who are you? What would you tell me?
A mother.
That's for somebody else. Who are you?
A child of God.
That's great. Who are you?
I don't know.
When we define ourselves, especially when you have a fixing as an identity, you know who you are for others. You do not know who you are for self. Do I even know my own interests? Do I even know my own hobbies? Give me 5 things you love about you now. Go.
About me? I have a big heart. I'm beautiful. I'm confident. I'm a caregiver.
You found your assignment. I am a mystery to myself. You are a woman who lacks identity.
Wow.
So you are being provoked into a relationship with self.
Amen.
This is where you have to start figuring out, if I remove the role, sister is a role, caregiver is a role. If nobody was attached to you, who would you be? When I asked you who you are, you should have an answer.
Whole lot of black girl magic going on right now. Look at that girl. Yeah.
Nima Shabazz.
Yes, Dr. Shabazz.
Imagining my sister becoming exactly what she said she wanted to be was one of the things that showed me how in this life we have a chance to create the life we desire, but dreams truly do come true. And so through my mother, through me, and through my sister, we all serve as a glimpse of one another. And that's when I realized true power in believing.
She's sucking him.
Gregory, roll your window up. You gonna blow up the spot from him getting sucked on because your window's down.
Give a fuck.
Gregory. Caregiving comes with a great level of responsibility. While it's a role that is honoring, it also is a time where we take out to learn from ourselves. This role taught me a lot of the things that I inherited, not only as a responsibility, but where a lot of the times personality, integrity, and identity meet to either be a space to learn from, evolve, or to get an idea of yourself that comes from way before your time here on earth existed. Through my grandmother, I found a lot of commonalities. And that has become the space where I have learned to evolve the best. Because with so much time here on earth, and a glimpse, when you look up, it could all be finished. And the best thing to know is that my grandmother. I incorporated my grandmother within my business in a way that not only honors her confidence, her personality, and some of the skills that she taught me young that she may not have a clue she was teaching me. But as her caregiver, where I exchanged the gift back and what to teach her is a gift and one that I learned from.
Life
as life showed me
has been
the
kicking
truth.
my ass to shape. But I'm all right. I just had to go away for a little bit. But now that we've uncovered what changed my life, let's get into why change is so relatively important to me. Because anything in this world that's constant is never growing. Nothing about growth is linear. It's actually free, wild, and open. And so, new angles, views, new perspectives. Y'all still know how to hit a cartwheel? Oh, snap. That was a whack-ass cartwheel. There we go. Okay. I had some tears I needed to let go this morning. Starting to understand about myself is while there are a lot of misinterpretations and misunderstandings, I have mastered the art of keeping my distance from things. I'm 29 and I've realized that while wanting to save the world makes me a great human, the immense amount of energy that will require from me isn't worth it. Wanted to see everybody experience life in color the way that I see it. And with certain experiences, while I meant well in my effort and in my action, getting someone to see color the way that you do is surgery to a vision they were not or may have not yet gotten to experience and see. And one of the things that I think at times makes a person the invitation to what you can change about yourself is the beauty that we all serve and who we cross paths with. You don't know who somebody could be next month, next year, the next 5 years. But if at some point you cross paths with somebody who makes a positive imprint on your life or a positive impact at your life, the least that there is you can do is start by simply exemplifying the fact that they care enough and they love you enough to show you the colors of life.
Yeah. Ice. Yeah.
Come with me on my first experience getting a facial with Pure Beauty. As you can see, I pull up to my esthetician. Hey, Diane. And she is locked and loaded, ready to educate me on how I was messing up my skin. It was at this moment that I realized I'm exfoliating my face every day with my daily face wash, and I'm not supposed to be doing that. And so she was very, very good about educating me about getting in with some type of gentle cleanser that breaks up the oil, because while I have a good set of skin, exfoliating my face every day is doing some damage to the skin barrier. All right, beautiful black people. I've been gone for a minute. I do this thing where I go live life for a little bit, get the content as I'm living, make the episodes. But this episode's gonna be a little bit bigger, thick, okay? I ain't talking about nobody retwist. But I just had a lot of that I need comfort, a gathering around in a time where it's a beautiful time to be alive. But as things are changing, this internet is starting to become a space where you have to, and I mean you have to have some level of intention. But what I've been doing for probably about the past, 4 years is tracing where it is that I'm telling a story. While I have this sty in my eye, dear God, forgive me. I've been doing for the past 4 years of tracing my life, telling a story of who I am, how I became how I am, and more importantly, as a living example for people to someday come back and reference with wherever it is you see yourself wanting to be in life. That things that come easy are not as promising, and things that took work and you put in the effort behind it are more rewarding than those things that came easy. And giving young ladies specifically, because I feel like it's important right now for our children, a space to find that on the internet is important. But then 2, there being a space that even my kind of people, whether you're a man or a woman, you find that in where it is community is established with the Connect experience as a loctician that I provide. Maybe it's something that you witness and you see in where it is I exude certain principles and morals as a human that I display. Just because the sensitivity of today's time require us to be more invested in humanity than ever right now. Because these are the people shaping our world. I know we fall very easily into what we see playing out on TV, but the more important thing to understand is, while that is one part of reality, the world that we create right in front of us, we can change one day, one interaction at a time. And so I had a certain set of circumstances that made me dial more into a day-to-day life of how I operate with people, but also highlight relatively how, when not in the digital space, I am your everyday average human being, but doing things in a space that the equity that I put into humanity, I feel will not be the reason that I do it for likes, comments, shares, but benefiting that one day, if I'm 70 plus in the grocery store, I will always be greeted with a level of elegance, honor, and respect, because that's what I displayed. That's what I gave out in the world for the most part. Unless a bitch earned it. I'm kidding. But I gave a great effort in vanity with being somebody that I would want to, if I were in aisle 3 reaching up for the donuts. Yeah, old people eat a lot of sweets. So yeah, I look at it like that. But more importantly, a level of selflessness that we should all have enrooted in our bodies by now, that this world is changing. It's changing fast. And it's going some places that I don't desire to go. But if you're here and you've been here this far, you're on the side of earth that I'd like to welcome you to, because this is where we headed for life. So come on.
Say what's up, y'all. Say what's up, y'all.
What's up, y'all?
Say what's up, Day Day. What's up, Day Day? What's up, Chocolate Drop? Say hi. Let my hair go.
Liz loves to pull hair.
Yeah, you do.
I think the thing that becomes the most important in knowing who you are is what you display in front of the ones still figuring themselves out. And kids are still learning on earth who to be as we as adults navigate their path of what they can see potential in becoming. So let this be your invitation, that in front of the ones that hold value to you, you display a version of yourself that inspires them to be their best version. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And more importantly, stay tuned for the next episode where you'll want to be subscribed, because it gets real.
You know, I read one time, like, would you rather be at war with yourself and at peace with the world, or at peace with yourself and at war with the world? Words is powerful, you know? And I think that the ability to articulate can really impact people. As human beings, everybody has a natural gift and a natural passion, but then you go outside and you get influenced and you feel pressure from what's going on outside.